Sentinel-1 analysis-ready data preparation in Earth Engine. So apart from all the stuff that Earth Engine team has done, this library takes this and it applies something called a border noise correction. When you have two Sentinel-2 scenes and you kind of join them together, at the border, there's noise. So you'll see this trip. So again, you want to correct for that. They have algorithms for that. Speckle filtering, they have 4 or 5 different algorithms for speckle filtering. And they also have this multi-temporal speckle filtering that you say, I want to create a composite for a year. How do I apply filtering over the entire year and then get the best of all of that? So again, very scientifically validated, widely used algorithms that are available. And you have something called terrain normalization. When you have terrain data, the surface, because of the backscatter, certain surfaces appear brighter just because of the terrain. So you want to correct for that. Just an example, you have a raw image on the left. Once you do the processing, it should appear like on the right. All the effect of terrain, you can see these bright areas are normalized here. Again, speckle is removed. If there was any border noise, it'll be removed and so on. And this is a package that is readily available. They have implementation for both JavaScript and Python. So regardless of which API you're using, you can just call this library and use this. So if you're doing any serious work with Sentinel-1, I would suggest using this. So you come to the supplement, take this, and I'll show you now how to run this code on the same data that we prepared. So this is the library you just require. So okay, this is a code module. They've written a module so that it can be imported into your script. So this is saying that I want to use code from this package. And you import this, you define the parameters, start date, end date. Do you want VB, VH, or both? Descending, again, you just define it as a dictionary of all the parameter you want. Do you want to do border noise correction? Do you want to apply speckle noise filtering? What speckle filter you want? Gamma map, refinedly, and so on. They have a bunch of filters that are available. And you define all the parameters and you just say wrapper.s1 preprocess with these parameters. You get the output. The output has two things, the original collection and the preprocess collection. And it's not a mosaic, it's just a collection. You have 10 images in your collection, you get 10 processed images back. They also have a helper function to export this to an asset. So you can say I have preprocessed. I want to export it in my own collection of assets which are preprocessed. And finally, when you run this, you'll get the preprocessed version of that particular data preprocessed. And this one is just doing the compositing and visualization of that. So do check out this particular example of doing the SAR preprocessing. And I would recommend using this for all your projects. I showed you the code for refinedly and everything because I didn't like to show code, not rely on like an external library that does all the magic. But this, when you're working with this, now you know how things are working under the hood. It's good to use a library which has been validated. It's also been validated by the Earth Engine team. So one of the co-authors is Noel. So he's validated this, and we know that this is correctly implemented. So you rely on it and process your data. So you can see this is the process version of the composite that we did, and you can just start working on it for your project.